has been a few days. We have been at the Colorado River, Pirates Cove to be exact, and we haven't filmed too much in between the last time you saw us with the van and Pirates Cove. We were just having a nice relaxing time with some family and friends, so we are now back to work on the van. I checked the post office and I got a pile of mail waiting for us for the van. This is the start of it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on opening these packages, see what we got, see what we can get started on the van next. All right, let's do this. I believe this is the sink. We ordered another sink because the last sink came busted. So hopefully this one is not busted. Yeah, there she is. A black composite granite sink. This is, I believe, a 15 by 15 by a little less than 10 inches deep. Perfect for a little van. Box 2. Amazon, you're crazy. Big ass box for a couple little packages. Alright, so we have two different water tanks going on the van. One is a 25-gallon freshwater and one is a 20-gallon gray water. Each one of those tanks vary in size. One's more shallow than the other. So what I did was order these tank floats, and they are about 1 inch off of the bottom for each tank. So when you attach these to the tank, the gauge inside are going to tell you if they're full, empty, or whatever at whatever level they're at. So that is one of them. You should have another one in the packaging here. Okay, so we're doing a filtered water system, drinkable water. So what we did was we ordered a faucet that matches our sink faucet. That's gonna go right next to it for drinkable water. Okay, this here is the Seaflow water pump for the freshwater system. That's gonna pump the water to the water heater and for the sink. So that's it, Seaflow 33 series water pump. We've got our shore power plug. Okay, this is really cool. What this is an electronic ball valve. What this is going to do is hook up to our water tank drain, the gray water to be exact. So that way when we're inside, I can hit a toggle switch and it will drain automatically without us having to get up underneath the van. Oh! It is the drain for the sink. Anyways, that is it, guys. That is all of our packaging for today. Tomorrow I will have the van here. As you can see, we're working out of the Scion today. We took the little car out to the river. That was about a 3-hour drive, so it was an easy commute in the car, but I'm going to swap that out once we have a tenant swap in the house. That'll give me the opportunity to get up there, park the Scion in the garage, grab the van, and then we're going to start installing a lot of the stuff that is needed for us to move forward with the van. I'm thinking thinking some wood studs. I've got 2 windows. I'm hoping 2 windows come in. Maybe we'll cut those in, but those might be next week because we're waiting for the other 2. I'd like to do all 4 at the same time. But maybe this weekend we'll be running some more conduit here up at this campsite. We'll be running some PEX line for the hot and cold water and just doing some odds and ends on the van, just getting that much more progress with the thing so that way we could start living in this thing and traveling the country. Thanks for joining me on the package opening, guys. That's gonna do it for now. We'll see you when we have the van. What's going on, guys? Today I decided to change the scenery and just come park on top of a mountaintop. This place is called Inspo Point. It's Inspiration Point. A lot of people come up to get inspiration, I guess. Anyways, but it's just a nice view. It's the mountains just above our actual home in Wrightwood, California, and it looks down on the Inland Empire in Southern California. So I'm camping right now, so I didn't want to make a bunch of noise there, so I decided to come out here and be out in the middle of nowhere so I could make a bunch of noise and get some of this van done. Let me show you around a little bit, and let me also show you what I've been doing today on the van. It is a little windy out here, so bear with me. I'm just going to kind of give you a view of what I'm looking at outside the van here. Check this out. But yeah, we are parked right here on this road. Where I'm sitting at is Highway 2 in Southern California. This direction takes you all the way into Glendale, LA, That direction right there takes you to Wrightwood, where our hometown is. It's about 10 miles that way. But check this out. I just pulled the van off the side of the road to get some work done in some privacy, you know, with some privacy, so I didn't bother anybody over at the campground. And this is the view. Cannot beat it. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the van. I have a huge mess right now, everywhere. We've got all the wood for the walls that I'm doing today. That's exactly what I'm working on today. And a little bit of conduit work as well. As you can see, we ran everything in conduit. Most people just run the wiring through the walls and then they insulate. I felt like conduit was the best route. So that way anybody that owns this van in the future, myself included, can replace wires, upgrade wires, and pull everything down to where the main electrical unit is gonna go. As you can see, that's a bunch of spaghetti. It's all just stuffed in there to keep it out of the way. That is all gonna tie in and terminate into a flush mounted box. Then from there, I could go to all my equipment, all my batteries, solar energy system, all that stuff. Everything from here runs up. As you can see, we've got lights here, and lights are daisy. Oh, what do we got here? A little Dodge. Sorry guys, I'm a car guy. When I hear them, I gotta check them out. Anyways, we've got the electrical system here. This is for the overhead lighting. This one here is for the cabinet undermount lighting. And then you could see that these are cut. That's because we have a light here and a light here. We're just gonna come out and daisy chain, go back around, and then come back out to the next one, daisy chain. That one goes in and then feeds this one down here. So you'll always be able to get in and re-pull wire, upgrade wire, whatever you need. We've got windows going in here. Hopefully our 2 windows that we're missing are coming in this week. I'd like to get the windows in right away before we start getting any further. But kind of marked some 110 areas. We've got a bed window, like a bedside window that's going to go in here. It's only like 9 or 10 inches tall, 30 inches long, and it's got a slider here. And then as you can see the space here is pretty deep. So we're gonna have a windowsill boxed out around that window. And what I'm gonna do is put 110 volts somewhere in this area to where when you're laying down in bed, you could actually plug in your iPhone or computer or whatever you need. And that's gonna happen on both sides. That's what that conduit is coming up top. This is a royal pain in my ass. Problem with the Transit van compared to the Mercedes, I don't think the Mercedes has this because I've never seen it, but Ford ran their wiring exterior in the Transit van. They could have, in my opinion, put it back behind all these cavities, but they ran it external. So that means I'm gonna have to deal with that. Moving along, you can see we got the kill mat. I think we showed you that the other day. More conduit, etc., etc. That's pretty much it, guys. Sarah is off at the beach. She's with her girlfriends. I am by myself just trying to knock some stuff out, hopefully to surprise her when she gets home with a lot of stuff done, and then we could proceed to work together on this thing. The next items that are on their way are the 25-gallon freshwater and 20-gallon gray. I already have the water heater, and I'm actually going to be putting on an onboard compressor on this unit as well. So I'm going to try to mount all that stuff underneath the van. There's plenty of room down there, so I'm hoping I can fit it all, because what I'd like to do is keep this garage underneath the bed as open and accessible as possible for all of our toys. That's going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to clean all this mess up, head over to the campground. We got one more day before Sarah comes back, and then this week we're gonna blow and go on this van and get a lot done. Hopefully all of our parts come in. We'll see you guys then.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. Bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
If you guys are building a transit van, a Ford specifically, Ford Transit, high roof, whatever, in this specific model, it is an extended high roof. Some of the sheet metal is a soft metal. These self-tapping screws go right in. Once you get back down to more of the structure part of the van, where the doorways are supposed to be, because that's why I think they did this hardened steel here for the doorways. This side doesn't have a door, but they just manufacture the same part for both sides. You can see they match. But once you get into here, this is hardened steel, and you need special bits. As you can see right here, I found out the hard way about the hardened steel right there. And I abandoned that until I get some better bits, because that just destroyed my hole saw. So if you're building the transit van, pay attention to that hardened steel. Don't ruin your tools. We got a lot of work done today. I'm gonna go ahead and get cleaned up, get out of here. We will see you guys possibly tomorrow.
Morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much.
Good morning. So I've tasked myself with going into the van, sweeping it out, cleaning it up, and then putting kill mat all over the floor as much as we can, so we can give some insulation and some sound deadening to the floor before we start laying the floor. So that's going to be my job for today. Wish me luck.
And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive.
We have the van at an angle right now, and it's super slippery to walk on it, barefoot with shoes, whatever. You're like sliding down. I guess we're gonna get some risers or something. I mean, we have some on there, but not high enough. We gotta get something to make it more flat. In the meantime, we just walk really carefully.
I don't wanna go. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go.
And just like that, I'm done.
I don't